bueno, estamos aquí en un nuevo capítulo de The Council y en el capítulo anterior hicimos una especie de reunión y nosotros nos posicionamos a favor de Holmes, pero eso en el anterior del anterior. Y en el capítulo anterior teníamos que convencer a George Washington para ponerlo en contra de Lord Mortimer, que lo conseguimos, y luego salvamos la vida de Perú porque intentó suicidarse y bueno, conseguimos quitarle esa decisión de la cabeza. Y vamos a continuar para ver qué sucede en este capítulo.
I don't understand. I spoke to him only recently.
Monsieur Peru has lost his mind. It's obvious.
Yet another way for the French to make a spectacle of themselves. Well, once again it has worked.
My friends, let us settle down, please. We are all in shock, of course. Let us celebrate Louis's courage. He enabled us to avert a tragedy.
Yes, that was very noble of you, Louis.
You have given us all a fine lesson in courage.
Thank you.
He owes you his life. That's quite something.
That madman deserves to die.
We are providing Monsieur Peru with care, but rest assured, he is no longer a danger to himself or anyone else. I think everyone needs a little rest. Can you stay a moment?
Of course.
Oh, ¿en serio? ¿Ya habíamos acabado? Lo dejé justo... Vale. Oh, a ver si encontramos lo que nos falta, que esto nos sube muchos puntos. Agilidad... Mira, en agilidad estaría guay. Sí, dentro de nada voy a tener todo. Venga, lingüística también. ¿Y ciencias? ¿O esta cuál era? Lógica. Venga, lógica. ¿Por qué va tan mal ahora? Uy, ¿qué ha pasado con tu pajarito? No fui yo, ¿eh? Fue sin querer.
Louis, I wanted to thank you personally. I admire what you did to save Monsieur Peru's life. You have given us all a wonderful lesson in courage.
Don't mention it, my lord. You would have done the same. I was just quicker.
Ah, humility is a fine quality, sir.
Where is he now?
In his room. I've sedated him. I don't want him trying to take his life again. Or, worse yet, attacking one of the guests. When in despair, Monsieur Peru is clearly a dangerous man.
¿Por qué quería suicidarse? Esperaba algo así. ¿Por qué le aterrorizaba a Mortimer? ¿Cuáles son las debilidades de nuestro querido anfitrión? Es inmune a ciencias, pero no sabemos sus debilidades. Podemos tomar... Ay, no tenemos ninguna... Bueno, pues vamos a utilizar esta, que no nos consume nada.
Tell me, my lord, can you think of any reason why he would be so terrified of you?
Terrified? Come now, that's a bit harsh. I think he was simply unable to put things into perspective. I see no reason to fear me. Ask President Washington. I don't believe I'm such a difficult friend.
Having spoken to him, I can assure you that he feared you even more than death itself. Had he disappointed you in any way recently?
Of course, he was on the edge. He was desperate, and it grew noticeable in his work. Our collaboration was probably coming to an end, but I certainly didn't feel the need to threaten him, ever.
But without you, no more support, no more money. It was an end to his social status. If you lost, he lost everything, didn't he?
No, not his life.
Thanks to me, I guess. On that note, my lord, I'll be leaving you. Have we covered everything?
Absolutely. Oh, Louis, one more thing, please. What a pity you didn't support me during the conference. I hope I can count on you on the day of the vote. This major project needs men like you, Louis.
Gracias, pero no me lo pensaré.
And you never know, right? Maybe by then, I'll see things differently.
Well, thank you for allowing me to believe in that possibility, Louis. From here on, I shall make it my mission to persuade you to change your vote.
Be my guest. But I hope your arguments are very, very persuasive, because I'm not the only one who isn't on your side.
Oh, rest assured, I am working on it.
Very well, then. I'll see you later, my lord.
Ay, no hemos aprovechado esto, jope. Ay, pobre pájaro. Bueno, mal que no nos ha dicho nada. Yo pensaba que nos iba a preguntar algo en plan... ¿sabes qué le pasa a mi pájaro? Vuelve a tu habitación. Vale, vamos para allá. Yo creo que a partir de ahora me estoy notando la alergia. Le va a lamer un poco el culillo Mortimer a Luis para ponerlo de su parte. Dame un segundo, por fin. Vamos a continuar. Es que estoy con una alergia de caballo. Habitación de la Torre de Perú, Bonaparte. Creo que la mía estaba para este lado, ¿verdad? Warner, Adams, Washington. Vale, esta es la mía. Uf. Vale, vamos para allá. Es que tenemos que... Está en la otra punta.
Impossible to tell with you people.
Yes, sir.
Your yes is not sufficient. Tell the others, for crying out loud. Remember to close my window once you've done my room. This isn't Corsica, you know. I'm freezing.
Está mal de la cabeza. Está hablando solo.
Monsieur Bonaparte.
Sorry, Dorishi. I have no time for traitors such as yourself.
I beg your pardon?
If you are here, it's because Lord Mortimer agreed to include you. And what's the first thing that you do? You betray him by following Sir Gregory and bending over backwards to turn Washington against him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was free to vote as I pleased. I didn't realize I had to vote for Lord Mortimer in order to show my gratitude toward him. Hey, he invited me here to come and look for my missing mother during his high society party. I'm sorry, truly sorry. I don't know all your customs yet.
It's just common decency that when invited to a man's castle, you don't go and to pee on his boots. Is it too much to ask?
I guess it is.
No voy a hacer todo lo que Mortimer quiera solo porque me ha invitado. ¿Estamos locos o qué? Vale, todavía no. ¿Quién? Oh, Jix Perú. Quiero ver cómo está...
Sorry, sir, but you cannot go through. We have very clear instructions from Lord Mortimer. Monsieur Peru must rest.
¿Por qué me da que se van a cargar a Perú? ¿Por qué me da que se van a cargar a Perú? ¿Quién hay aquí? Bonaparte. No, paso. Me apetece hablar con Bonaparte. Emily. Además pone que tenemos que ir a nuestra habitación. Así que nada, más para allá. Creo que era esta, ¿verdad? No, Manuel Godoy. La siguiente entonces es esta. Sí, esta sí. A lo mejor está aquí Emily, ¿eh?
Next time, I'll listen to my mother. Not a day has gone by without something happening to me. What now?
Louis, open up, please.
Coming, Mr. President, I'm coming.
Louis. Ah, there you are at last.
Yes,
I just saw your mother. She was accompanied by Emily, and they both went into the Duchess's room. I tried to join them, but I was refused entry. Louis, this does not bode well.
Oh, shit. Emily might want to avenge her sister. I must act quickly. You're right, Mr. President. Thank you.
Vamos a encontrarnos. Se encuentra Emily Hillsborough. Pero no está en su habitación, ¿no? Por eso no estaba Emily en la habitación. ¿Para dónde nos ha dicho? No me acuerdo para dónde nos ha dicho que había ido. No, pero a la de Godoy no.
I do believe that's Emily's voice.
Por eso no estaban antes. Vale, vamos a hacer esta.
I can't open it. It must be blocked on the other side. I'll have to find another way in, quick.
Vale. Esta es la habitación de Emily. Podemos entrar a la habitación de Bonaparte, porque de Perú no vamos a poder salir por la ventana e intentar, vale. Lo malo es que si está Bonaparte aquí... Esperemos que no esté en su habitación. Yo creo que por la ventana podremos... ¿En serio? Rompe el cristal. Nos quita 3 solo. Dios mío, por toda la ventana, ¿no? Dime que ha sido eficaz. Bien, bien. Por lo menos que no haya gastado los puntos de esfuerzo para nada, ¿sabéis? Guante blanco. ¿Cuál era? Creo que era una de estas. Porque me sale como si estuviera dentro de la habitación si no esté dentro aún. No, esta no es. Esta puede ser. Madre mía, como veamos a nuestra madre y llevamos todo el juego buscándola, quitando el primer capítulo.
It's as if there are several people inside.
No, esto era de leer. No hay nada de coger. Esto era de leer. Tiene un arma. ¡Ha matado a nuestra madre!
Mother?
How dare you do this to me? You can talk. After everything I've done for you. You are joking, I hope, right? I gave you my life. That's enough, Emma. Now that Louis is here, you will leave Sarah alone. Cease your revenge immediately. What? If you think you're going to... Louis, help me, I beg you. I can no longer reason with her. I am Emily. Quit playing games. What? Honestly, don't be ridiculous. No. I am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart. After everything we've been through together.
Yes, well...
Don't you dare bring him into this. This is between you and me. I ask for nothing more, so stop taking it out on Sarah. You prissy little bitch! How dare you! Now that I've told you everything, you want to take my place, do you? You are joking, I hope. I'm the one who told you everything that's been going on while you were away. Go on then. That's what you want, isn't it? You want to kill me. Go on then, shoot! After all the trouble I've gone through to find you. Go on. What are you waiting for? Here, Louis, take this.
Wait, what's going...
An entire life for this. Go on, shoot! Sorry, Louis, I can't shoot her. She's my sister. That's enough, Emma. Louis, out of the way. She's dangerous. Don't trust her. What are you trying to do? Louis, out of the way. I am not Emma. Come on, Louis, tell her who the real Emily is.
Wait,
That's right, Louis. I'm fed up with this little game. Tell him who the real Emily is.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Well, Louis, come on, you know how to tell us apart, right?
Yes, but I'd like to ask you a few questions to make sure there's no doubt.
Rational and open, Louis. Let's see. How can I tell them apart? Wait, I've got an idea.
On the night of our arrival...
Preguntar a la gemela de delante, preguntar a la gemela de detrás. Ay, madre, no tengo ni idea. ¿Dónde estás, Emily? Es que de ella no sé nada. Es vulnerable a la psicología.
On the wharf, something happened to me. What was it?
A malaise. The moment you arrived, you felt ill, and I offered to help while Piaggi went up. And you turned me down flat.
Right. Let's find something else. Ah, yes. Let's speak about my arrival at the manor.
Es que yo creo que la de delante es la que no es.
On the night of our arrival, we were warming ourselves in front of the fire. Mortimer welcomed us in a very
Mierda.
odd way. What happened?
It won't work, Louis. It wasn't Mortimer who welcomed us. It was Sir Gregory. Sorry, Louis. I already told her.
Very well.
Let's try something else.
On the first night, we went up to bed, but I wasn't tired. I went for a little stroll.
¿Me reprochó algo? Ah, no me deja esto.
Did we get a chance to speak?
Certainly not. I was exhausted and went to bed. Don't
Estás
think
en
you're
ma-
going to get away with this deception so easily. I can assure you, you're going to regret pretending to be me once Louis has exposed you.
Right. I don't think I'll get very far like this. I'll have to find something better.
Oh, I don't think I'll even wait until he's finished.
Take it easy now.
Are you mad, Louis?
Lower your arm.
I better act quickly if I don't want things to get out of hand.
Come on, she's putting one over on you. Look at yourself for crying out loud. You were prepared to shoot me down.
Piensa, Luis, piensa.
In the secret room behind the study. Talk to them about what you've been doing. Maybe they haven't spoken about it between each other yet.
On the night of the disappearance of Elizabeth Adams.
What about it? What do you want to know about that night?
Es que yo estoy convencida de que la de delante es la falsa. Pero ¿y si es la de detrás? Porque la de delante está contestando nuestras preguntas. ¿Cómo burló la gorgona? ¿Dónde estábamos?
We found ourselves in Mortimer's secret gallery. What did we find in that room?
A load of old junk that Mortimer had collected. A so-called Pandora's box in the form of an urn. An old sheepskin that he must take for the golden fleece. The Bible of Judas. Property deeds as old as the hills. And a broken old sword. You are wasting your time, Louis. She
No saben
already
las
knows
dos,
all that.
todo.
Of course I do. I was there. That's enough! I've had enough of this charade. Louis, there's only one way to tell us apart. There's just one thing I didn't tell her about in detail. Too bad for you, Emma. I didn't want it to come to this, but you leave me no choice. Ask her about you and I. You just lost, Emma. I indeed didn't tell you everything about it. Come, Louis. Speak about our intimacy.
Very well, let's talk about us. Last night, you came to visit me, and I can't help wondering why. Why did you come to my room?
Louis, you must be mistaken. I did not go to your room last night, and that's where your little game ends, Emma. Because I never told you about it. So, there you can't answer.
Sabía que la de delante era Emma.
No! You didn't do that. I didn't want you to be jealous of Louis. Remember how you always used to react whenever you felt you were competing against a man? You dirty...
That's enough. I've had enough of this charade.
That's enough, both of you. Now I know who the real Emily is.
Emily está detrás de mí, es esta. Porque la otra no sabía lo de que Emily nos visitó.
You are Emily Hillsborough.
I knew you wouldn't get it wrong, Louis. No! You little bitch! Watch out, Louis! No!
Hell, what have I done?
Pues ha sido la otra. Ha
See
sido la otra.
what you've done. See.
Hay que la madre se va a esfumar.
What on earth is going...
Mother!
Go. You must leave. Everyone's going to arrive.
Louis, what's going on?
Duchess? Is everything all right?
Go! Go, Mother! No one must find you here.
Go.
Come, Louis. There's nothing more you can do.
But I...
Leave us.
Emily, what's going on?
Mother, go to the crypt. I'll meet you there.
I'll be waiting for you.
Emily.
Madam, I'm coming in.
It was bound to end like this, Louis. Let me stay with her, please. Go, I'll cover you.
What? What are you doing there? Stop!
God damn it. Now what's going on?
¿Por qué se ve todo oscuro? Vale, porque hemos salido... Vale, tenemos que irnos. Por aquí no. ¿What? ¿Qué está pasando aquí? Porque está el cardenal... Este era el otro religioso. Pues no me deja... O sea, está ahí tirado en el suelo. No me deja examinarlo ni nada. ¿En serio? Todo esto es muy extraño, ¿eh? ¿Qué puerta? ¿En qué puerta entro? Ay. Vale, está. A ver, van a empezar a caer todos como moscas. Ya verás. Ya verás. Menos mal que hemos identificado bien a Emma, porque es que al principio era en plan... O sea, yo no sé por qué todo el rato sospechaba que era la de delante. Pero...
Good God, they're all here. They must have heard the gunshot.
Where's Lord Mortimer? Can anyone hear anything through the door?
Mejor retrocedemos, ¿no? Que no queremos que nos vean. Bajamos por estas escaleras. Pues eso, que yo tenía todo el rato sospecha de que era la de delante. Pero, no sé, quería asegurarme, ¿sabes? Imagina que la liamos. Tenemos que ir. Está la mansión, ¿dónde están los jardines? Salita. ¿Y piso de abajo? O sea que tenemos que ir por aquí para ir por las escaleras. A ver. Vale. No, no se puede abrir esta puerta. ¡Ay! ¿Qué te atascas, Luis? ¿Esta tampoco? No, vale, era por aquí, era por aquí. Es por esta, ¿verdad? Sí. Tengo ganas de reunirme con mi madre y que me dé explicaciones. Vale, lo del cónclave. ¿Qué hacía con Emily y Emma? Vale, será por aquí. No, es que esas escaleras son para subir. Ah, mira, por aquí. Vale, espero que no tengamos que hacer otra vez todo el lío de... ¡Ey! ¡Error! Todo el lío de lo de las estatuas, no creo, ¿verdad? A ver si llegamos... Vale, por aquí... No, está ya abierto. Vale. ¿Madre? Sí, está ahí. Es que temía que se hubiera ido.
Louis! At last, there you are.
Mother, wait,
Come, we have to be quick.
No, wait, Mother,
Time is running out, Louis. First, we must...
No! That's enough. I won't go a step further unless you explain to me what is going on here. I'm begging you. Talk to me.
You must trust me, my son. You are not ready yet.
You're the one who should trust me. Tell me what's happening.
You would never believe me.
I came all the way here for you. Now I've found you. I'm ready, Mother.
If only... Louis, I have always taught you to keep your mind open and logical. I know you are going to find it hard to believe, but what I am going to reveal to you is entirely true. Many years ago, I found out that demons really do live among us.
I beg your pardon?
And that they can influence our thoughts.
Mother, listen to yourself. I
Creo que
know
se le ha
you're
ido un poco la
exhausted,
olla.
but for crying out loud, listen to what you're saying. Demons? What next? An ancient monster with a head like an octopus? What do your demons look like? Have they got horns and a pointed tail?
No, these are not creatures with billy goat's legs. Forget your Christian folklore. Imagine them more as parasitic spirits. They possess their hosts and direct them from inside.
Parasitic spirits?
Yes, they are capable of going from one body to another as they see fit. And 2 of them are present on this island.
Right. So let me guess.
Mortimer y Hall, Walner y Godoy. Hombre, Walner era el que estaba tumbado, el clérigo ese. El hombre del saco y Papá Noel. Qué buena esa. Bonaparte sí que parece un poco demonio, ¿eh? Vamos a preguntar por este.
Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory, right?
You felt it too?
No, even if Home does look the part. But I don't know who else could do it, given that we're on their territory.
Many years ago, well before you were born, I crossed paths with one of them. Since then, I've spent my life trying to find it again. When we recovered the Alizif, I was persuaded that von Burchard was working for this demon in one way or another. But I thought he would hand the book to a middleman during this conference. That's where I made an error that could well turn out to be fatal. The one who Burchard was meant to give the book to was none other than the demon in person, Mortimer. Not to mention that Home had sent Volner to get it for him.
Home and Mortimer are demons?
They both seem to disagree about many things, but I'll admit I never knew exactly why. There are many of them, Louis, not just those 2.
Mother, have you any proof to support any of this?
Of course, but you do too. You had everything laid out in front of you. Didn't you notice anything?
Mother, I shan't follow you down that path. I wouldn't be doing you any favors.
Logical and open, Louis. Tell me then, how can anyone own properties all over the world for centuries by always signing documents with the same signature?
Well, I can find 10 other explanations less eccentric than demonic possession, Mother.
How come the Mortimers have had only one male heir for each generation since the Third Crusade?
Forgery, family rights, where they get rid of the daughter. There are dozens of less extravagant possibilities.
How could one man motivate so many future leading figures of the day on his silly island without anyone finding out about it? Even the Golden Order isn't capable of that.
Well, he's simply better than us, and he's welcome to it.
You refuse to open your eyes, Louis.
You've lost your objectivity, Mother.
I saw him.
What do you mean you saw him?
I was 20 years old. I was young and carefree. I traveled the world in search of adventure. In the Persian Gulf, we came across an ancient grimoire that became unlocked, composed of 7 parts. Each one was a book in itself, set in a sort of metal armor that structured the whole thing. When all the volumes were brought together, they formed a single book. On my return to Paris, I set to studying these pages. I spent all my days and nights studying them.
Oh, I can imagine you doing that.
But the writing was in a language I had never seen before, developed well before Sumerian, in my opinion. So I got the idea to form a small occult circle composed of all the major names in the occult world to see if anyone else could crack it.
And you found no one.
And I found someone, Louis.
Mortimer.
I found him. Or rather, he found me. He was young, charismatic. He was flamboyant.
You mean Mortimer?
He was a veritable mine of knowledge. I showed him the book, and he was able to decipher a few passages. We spent several months together studying the pages. He helped me understand certain passages until I realized that he only translated a few parts for me. But I had aroused his interest. It was too late.
How so?
I mean to say he manipulated me. He used me, and in the end, he stole the book with all its secrets.
Did he ever go to your place?
Not once. At least I don't think so. But before disappearing, he proposed a pact between us. He proposed that I follow him and let him teach me, allow him to bring me up.
And you accepted?
Please don't be stupid. You don't make deals with the devil. After that, I spent my whole life looking for him. 3 years later in Berlin, I just missed him. In London, I lost 6 members of the order in a chase. In 1741, in Tunisia, I found a sect of fanatics who had crossed paths with him once. 1741, in Poland. 1749, in India.
8 years ago in Venice.
We agreed never to speak about what happened in Venice.
Espera un segundo. ¿Dónde está nuestra madre? Para saber su debilidad.
You agreed, and that was before you spoke to me about demons. Wait, the baby we delivered, you and me, that night in Venice, did he have anything to do with Lord Mortimer?
The child was his son.
We stole his son? Are you insane? I always thought we took him to save him.
That was the case. It was precisely to save him from his father.
Need I remind you the mother died during childbirth? What became of the child?
Later. For the moment, that is not the key issue here. Once we found the Al-Azif in Paris, I followed von Borchart's trail here. I didn't think it would lead me straight to the demon. It was careless of me. He toyed with me for a few days, until I caught on, until I saw him as he was. But he had no intention of letting me leave. We are all his pawns, Louis, and if we don't want to spend the rest of our lives turning round in circles here, we must absolutely get off this island. All right, can we move on?
Wait a minute, one last thing.
¿Qué le pasó a Elizabeth? ¿Qué le pasó a Emma? ¿Qué hacías con Walner y los cañones de Bonaparte? Adelante, está bien. Otros. Encontré tu carta en el embarcadero. ¿Por qué escondiste tus pertenencias, tu mano, la carta de Piaggi? La verdad es que me da curiosidad su mano. Pero quiero saber qué le pasó a Elizabeth.
I want to know what happened with Elizabeth Adams.
Louis, we haven't time for those details.
I'm sorry, Mother, but I want to know.
She was one of the receptacles for these monsters. I met her parents when she was born. One of the demons got inside her. The demon used her to spy on her father, John Adams. He is one of the founding fathers and vice president of the United States, you know.
Mortimer possessed her?
No, I don't think it was Mortimer. Her father, John Adams, hired me to tend to her, but the evil in her was too deep. In spite of the various treatments I tried on her, I never succeeded in getting it out of her. It's not something I'm proud of, Louis, but I had to try everything.
Está mal de la cabeza.
Mother, did you kill her?
Of course not. Don't be stupid. I had no interest in getting rid of her.
Vale.
What was going on with the cannons in Tuscany?
It was nothing.
Since when does the Order finance wars?
The cannons for that Bonaparte fellow? Listen, once in the lion's den, I did whatever I could to appear legitimate. So yes, I pretended to be interested in Mortimer's project about a young military man who was seeking funding for a foundry in Tuscany. Between you and me, if buying China would have enabled me to escape, I would have signed without hesitation.
Vale, eso lo entiendo. Emma?
I want to know what happened between you and Emily's sister.
Great responsibility often brings difficult choices, Louis. That's all you need to know.
All right, but you're not getting away with it so lightly. Once we get back to Paris, be sure I won't be letting it go.
We'll see in Paris then.
Vale, y esto?
What did you negotiate about the Al-Azif with Bolner?
Absolutely nothing. I managed to pull the wool over his eyes until I found a way to flee.
La mano, la mano.
Are you going to tell me what happened to your hand?
Better than that. I shall show you.
On the evening of my arrival, Cardinal Piaggi came looking for you. He was determined to give you a letter.
More of his lists. Louis, I think I know what's in that letter, and I beseech you to believe that it is the least of our worries. We can sort that out later.
Samuel Ritter du Choix, you wanted to send me a letter about Godoy.
I wanted you to run a check on Duke Manuel. But frankly, it doesn't really matter anymore now. Godoy is just a pawn like the others. He is not the one I was looking for.
You know, I found your package under a wharf plank.
Thanks for not touching it.
Vale, pues entonces ya está, ¿no?
Good. I think that's about right. We shall speak about it once we get back to France.
Great actions for humanity have been decided by demons for centuries, Louis. They are playing with our destiny. We are their slaves. And it's time for it to stop. By the way, what was Mortimer's project at this conference?
He demands that the Spanish hand over Louisiana to France.
Oh, knowing him, it won't stop there. We should do our utmost to put a stop to Mortimer's plans. But for the time being, there are more pressing matters.
Uf, no
Are you
sé.
going to tell me why we're here?
La madre, yo creo que se le ha ido un poco la cabeza, ¿eh?
There. That's why we are here.
Nazaret, Bethesda, Jordan. Episodio 3, capítulo 9, cara a cara. Superado, he conseguido pasar por los aposentos de Napoleón Bonaparte sin dejar ni rastro. He protegido a una de las gemelas Hillsborough. No hemos fallado nada y caminos alternativos podría haber sido testigo de la determinación de Napoleón Bonaparte. Ah, vale, eso si hubiéramos apoyado lo de Mortimer. Podría haber hablado con el cardenal Piaggi sobre sus motivaciones. Podría haber obtenido información acerca de Al-Azif. Podría haber accedido a la habitación de Jacques Perut a través del balcón. Eso no lo he pensado. Bueno. Estamos ahora muy jodidos de cosillas, doble juego. Vale. Vamos a dejar el capítulo aquí, ya que comenzamos, o sea... Sí, vamos a comenzar capítulo nuevo. Habíamos terminado el 9, me imagino comenzaremos el 10. Lo dejamos aquí, porque además llevamos unos 35 minutillos más o menos. Y está la cosa súper interesante, porque ya hemos encontrado a nuestra madre y nos ha dicho una serie de cosas que es bastante difícil de creer. Y no sé ya qué pensar ni nada. Pero bueno, ya iremos resolviendo todo en los siguientes capítulos. Espero que os haya gustado y nos vemos en el próximo. Besito y hasta la próxima.